All right. Let's do a little practice right now, right?
Yep.
Pretend I don't know you.
Yep.
I'm just a random guy. I heard about Bitcoin.
Yep.
Maybe Ethereum. I don't know too much about meme coins. I heard of Dogecoin, though.
Yep.
Tell me what CINO is all about. Why the hell would I invest in CINO?
CINO Token is the first meme coin that I'm aware of that anybody has presented to me that actually has utility. I began the token for the private aviation industry, but have quickly learned that anybody who's willing to accept the token is giving it more value. We have fine landscapes. I had a guy come this year to close the pool for us and install the cover. And he asked me, hey man, what's going on with CINO? You think I can get some or all or some of the payment in CINO? And I'm like, you think about what you want. You let me know. And absolutely. So we have Highland Pools is interested. There's just tons and tons of businesses who are interested in crypto, who think it's a great opportunity. And when somebody is trading goods and services for anything, whether it be a crypto coin, a bottle cap, anything, that thing now has value.
Okay.
Right? So I started a token to help streamline and inflation-proof aviation payments in maintenance. I started it for maintenance. I wanted to go to fuel, charter, ramp fees, catering, parts, anything involved in any kind of business transaction, aviation or not, this token can be used. Because if your industry, you're not in aviation, but if your industry starts to accept it, well, your industry is now going to support my industry, and my industry is going to support your industry. And the more industries we get involved, that's just boosting up the token. That just makes it more and more valuable. You know, obviously we all know what the dollar is. We all know what the euro is. Did you know that there's like 30 different currencies in the United States? The Berkshires is one of them. There's whole communities that use their own form of currency to trade for goods and services. This is just digital. There's no limit on what we can send back and forth. There's no government oversight on any of that. And it's inflation proof. Nobody can print more. There's 1 billion coins. That's it. Once supply runs out, the price increases until somebody sells, setting the price, and then we continue to trade back and forth.
And most of the liquidity is locked, right?
Yeah.
That's another green flag.
The liquidity is locked. You know, I actually talked to the support at the website that I used to create it, and I tried to get them to give me an answer of why Dex Screener shows not a complete green circle around liquidity lock. And he's like, I don't understand why they don't do that. Your liquidity is locked. We do that to prevent developers from pulling all the money out of the tokens. It's almost like to help prevent rug pulls of large quantities of money. So we're not rug pulling. Liquidity's locked. We add liquidity all the time. It's a good token.
Yeah.
There's value behind it. Businesses want to accept. Businesses will accept it for goods and services. People own it, and you can trade. What if you can pay your weekly landscaping bill, or have your car fixed, get your oil changed, and you can trade in CINO right there on your phone, literally 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Almost as fast, if not faster, than using your debit card. In aviation, we still rely on checks and wire transfers and creating invoices and having it reviewed. A lot of our invoices aren't paid for a minimum of 90 days. Now, if it was all digital and on a blockchain, why couldn't that happen immediately?
Yeah.
Why couldn't it happen in a day or two once I finalize the invoice and give out a good, okay, this is all the work we did, everything's checked and balanced and all the parts are included and here's your invoice. I don't have to wait 90 days or I don't have to wait a week for a wire transfer or, I just got a check in the mail from one of my steady customers. We're in September. I just received a check that they sent in June.
Oh, shit.
Because the mail lost it.
How much was that?
It was in the $40,000 or $50,000 range.
Okay.
But I'm out that money. Like what the hell's going on here? So I have to call them and say, hey, you're supposed to send that check. Oh, we did. Well, wait a few days and see if it shows up. Well, a week later, it hasn't shown up. All right, I'll get you a wire. Hey, I didn't see a wire today. Oh, yeah, I forgot to do it. I'll do it tomorrow. we could just do it on the phone with crypto,
Instant.
like literally immediately.
Yeah.
Like it takes seconds to, here's my wallet address,
Yeah.
send the tokens, put
Right.
the amount in, boom,
It's safer.
it's done.
Yeah.
I get my tokens, you get a bill wiped off your ledger,
Right.
and we continue on.
Yeah.
So I feel like being inflation proof, being a store of value. I mean, I can't promise anybody what that store of value would be, but if you have businesses starting to invest money in this coin and using and accepting and more people buying it, the first person who puts 100,000 in, that 100,000 may be worth 2, 3, 400,000 by the time everybody starts using it as is in the ecosystem. So the 100,000 you were planning on spending on using for maintenance may be worth 400,000 or 500,000,
Right.
200,000.
Yeah.
Let's say it's worth 20% more. Let's say it's worth 10% more. That's a free 10%. That's a free 20%. That's a free 100%, 200%. Plus the fact that you're getting a discount for using the coin. So now your 10% that you got in asset storage now just became 20% because you're getting 10% on the other end.
Okay.
So we're talking big numbers, right? There's $200 an hour for labor. Brakes are expensive. Windows are expensive. I got to get engineering involved.
right.
Yeah. There's a lot to this aircraft maintenance stuff. It's not just throwing a part at an airplane.
Right.
There's a lot involved.
Yeah.
Lots of small little pieces, lots of big pieces, lots of cheap parts, lots of expensive parts. It all adds up. So I just feel that we've been pushed towards going digital for a long time. PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, Zelle.
Yeah.
Right? We're going that way in the dollar.
Yeah.
Let's just go. Let's just do it. Why are we? What are we waiting for?
Right. Exactly.
Why do I have to wait for a big BlackRock to invent a crypto company to do this? Why do I have to wait for Wells Fargo or Bank of America to say, no, this is the cryptocurrency we're going to use and we control it?
Yeah. Right. Right.
Right? Why do I have to wait till they create a token and put it on an exchange where the exchange determines if I'm going to honor your buy or honor your sell at the price you want? If I don't like it, I'm going to cancel the order. If I don't want to do, let's stay decentralized where you and I have the power to make our changes, to make our buys, to make our sells, right? Let's keep it with us. Power to the people.
Yeah. Absolutely.